Hey detectives, welcome to the crew. I'm Sea Lord Janda, and this is my Let's Play of Disco Elysium. In the last episode, we helped get this dance club set up, and we're kind of still going around doing that, talking to the ravers, setting the place up, and then we're going to try and figure out this hole in the world up in the ceiling.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Okay.
And no, it's got nothing to do with Contact Mike.
But Contact Mike is...
No. I actually wanted to thank you for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
How's everybody doing?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control.
Good.
Sauna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much. And the crab man hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Seen a red-haired woman around?
No.
Just no?
It's pretty desolate here. I only hear the dogs bark at night and see the shadows move down the coast.
Teenagers skulking around, gang members looking for a hole in the Union's defenses. Maybe Ruby too, but she wouldn't be able to tell from here.
Well, at least there won't be neighbors to complain about the noise.
Exactly. It's our chance to turn the grim desolation into an overwhelmingly fun dance party.
Can you tell me anything about your associates?
Sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. What do you want to know?
It's Andre's deal.
Andre, he's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me, at least. He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser.
What's he organized?
Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work.
Oh, man, I guess this is what he's organized now.
Must have
sort
taken
of.
it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent.
I noticed.
I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
Probably.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know?
On life?
Yes. Anyway.
Could it be that he's balding?
Come to think of it, yes.
She laughs.
He's in some kind of a self-destruction mode with that hair of his. Bleaching it like that. Probably wants to get rid of it altogether.
Is your boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
Who do you want to know about?
Noid?
He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forburg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Palaceum. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle.
Clearly. What does he do?
What do you mean do? Like for a living?
Yeah.
He's a carpenter,
Carpenter,
trained and
huh?
all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that.
So he does
In a
like the
shop
wood in
somewhere.
here, huh? It's because he's violently hardcore.
Wow, you really have talked to him. Indeed, Noid serves no master but the beat.
And you?
Sir, I abide by the law.
Okay. What's this pilgrimage?
It's just something poor Forburg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock. Or as much as possible.
Why isn't it?
I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I not mentioned I'm a raging alcoholic who's drunk himself into an oblivion so deep he can't remember one of the main thoroughfares of the city?
No?
Well, I am.
Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people.
Well, if I can make it alive, maybe I will.
Yeah.
Tell me about
Who
the
do you want to
others.
know about?
What's Egghead's deal?
What do you mean?
What does he think he's doing when he yells hardcore over and over?
Oh, that. He's the party boy.
What's a party boy?
And Nordic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
I would prefer vocals.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
No offense taken. Go on.
Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still need someone to say something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in.
Gotcha.
He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
I
I see.
understand. People are usually afraid to do things if others aren't already doing them. Dancing makes you dance, like sneezing makes you sneeze, or yawning makes you...
This is true, actually. Yes, people are very good at doing things in numbers.
Anyway,
Well, we saw that in practice, didn't we?
yes, I suppose we did.
Tore that shit up.
Tore it to pieces.
Alright, tell me more about Egg.
What do you want to know?
Where's he from? How long's he been with you guys?
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really.
I see.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forburg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the banlieues. A wretched heap of closed-down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Boy, that is when you know you've really hit poverty, huh?
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. All night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah. It was in Coal City.
He nods.
Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine.
That's different.
People are sweet.
Yes, says quietly.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
Who do you want to know about?
Alright, we know anything about Suna?
Oh, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? Seems like she's not in a very good mood most of the time. But earlier today, she told me about Welkins. And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
I see. We know about the Crab Man?
Oh, the Crab Man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just try to stay away from the Crab Man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on.
What do they talk about?
Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess.
What's to do up there?
Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Alright.
Who do you want to know about?
What about yourself?
Me? Again?
Yeah, I forgot. Tell me
I
about
told
yourself.
you, I'm a silver bird.
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of something.
What's that
It
mean?
means I don't answer questions about myself.
Oh, fair
Thank
enough.
you. Sure.
Oh boy. Reaction speed and empathy. That is 2 checks we're probably not going to be very good at passing. Also, I should put point to the suggestion. We can now internalize hardcore aesthetic, but I don't think I will. Let's see here about reaction speed. At? Closer to this than we are to passing the empathy check. That's going to be really challenging. All the things that are minus reaction speed. Okay, well,
Hardcore.
O pasado de agente. It flutters by your ear. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
Opposite de arg.
Excuse me?
She casually brushes her hand through her hair.
She's attempting to remain calm, but the phrase made her flinch.
Zemoyaki term for someone who won't break under questioning, huh? Organized crime, a seal.
What do you mean?
Silver Bird.
Alright. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did.
I see.
He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
What happened then?
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone.
She's gritting her teeth.
So after his death, we had nothing left, and we were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind.
Except for this whole drug lab thing, huh?
It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Alright.
Aren't there any local authorities who might look down on such activities?
Out here, Kim? I think we're very aware that there are not.
I took that into account, of course. Coordinated the operation with the débardeurs,
Oh,
else they might get unhappy.
union do count, huh? So if I authorize
Not in
this...
person, but I'll let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Hear that? Set justice on its feet. Confront Everard.
We basically have already.
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
Alright, good to know.
Do. It's for the best.
Okay, now, empathy. First of all, let me put back on my... What I actually... Oh, hat. Change anything else? No. Okay, I have the biker things. What boosts empathy? There's the shoes, right? It's just the shoes and the, I think it's just the brogues and this coat. I'm wrong about that. I'm not. Okay.
Hardcore.
Still not very good at this.
The device is
Same.
still warm from her touch and
Let's
heavy as a
try.
brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
Sorry you have to sit here on this coast feeling miserable. At your age or any age, in this place, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
People who built this world meant it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in your their failure with this by your side.
Your words echo through the hall. The wooden boards all around groan and creak. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It's not a childish fantasy. It could be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
Nothing if you got this. Don't be scared.
Okay, I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Eating me? Nothing's eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But okay, be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there are some things making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class.
Oh, really?
The golem of capital runs rampant, smashing creator and slave alike. I fear the process is irreversible.
Wow, social justice really matters that much to you. That's commendable. It really had you shaken up there. Are you sure that's it, though?
I haven't seen much of this world, but it seems to be almost an adolescent term, almost liberal. Now what's got me shaken up is the people's struggle, and it has got me shaken
Yeah,
up bad.
man, they're pretty bad.
Makes me sick thinking about the thousands, millions. But how many people are there in the world? Yeah, how many people are there in the world?
3.6 billion, not counting those in sale.
Wow, that many. Reduces me to tears thinking of so many crushed under the tyranny of the market.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Are you sure you're not just hung up on some chick, though?
Yeah, now that you mention it, I found these letters I'd thrown in the trash, and they may almost certainly have had something to do with it.
Okay. Why'd you think that?
Well, they were written in a woman's hand, and oh boy did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then, chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
Don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I think I remember her scent.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
I think so. Why would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze
Don't think
that
it
I
was
forgot
booze.
too.
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Yeah,
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
it's Königstein way.
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Alright, thanks for the bullshit psych thing.
You're
then.
welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Probably good
Yes,
advice, but
but it itches really, really bad.
not really human nature to let things like that lie, though. Alright, put back on the commander's jacket and the boots. Okay, so we've talked to all of them, except him, but I can't really seem to figure out how to talk to. Oh, there we
Back
go.
to the heavyweight jam.
Says the young man from behind his mixing deck. Lung-shaped trees grow on his silver belt buckle.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Here
Alright.
comes the night!
Yeah, he doesn't have much to say. Alright, let's talk to Suna.
Yes, what is it?
How's the project going? I see the neighbors have moved in, but I just hear Nordic dance music.
What? What did you say?
She leans closer, eyes knitted together in a puzzled expression. You can barely hear her over the thumping bass of Nordic dance music. I said, how's the project going?
I can't hear you! The music is too loud!
The project! How is it going?
Oh, the project! It's not going well!
Why?
There's that guy! I need him to plug a 3.5 cable into the auxiliary input so that I can route the audio signal through the mixer into the speakers.
Why don't you ask him?
He doesn't listen to me! He only ever seems to care about hardcore and Yekukata! A place to be, apparently!
I'll speak to him.
Thanks! Maybe you can get through his magic rhymes!
She does jazz hands to mock him.
Let me know how it goes!
Okay. Come on, egghead. You promised you'd help her with the project,
We're close.
says the young man standing behind the mixer deck, pumping his fist in the air.
True, hard, full, core.
Is it?
It's hardcore.
Just gonna keep saying it's
Skipper
hardcore,
D,
huh?
skipper danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training
Okay.
did not propave.
Yeah, egghead, aux cable.
We're close. True, hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Gotta get the people going.
Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
It's a party bug.
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
Let's see. We've
We're
got a...
close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core. All.
He furrows his brow.
I think we have to
as
ignore
his
him until
very
he can have a
long
real
head
conversation.
traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air of the church.
Hardcore. Ah.
So hardcore.
though?
Just thinking that a moment
One
ago.
mind, one spirit. There's no other world. There's no other life. We're close. True. Hardcore to internally coherent.
Do you know about the murder?
Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yekokata, the place to be.
Why is Yekokata the place to be?
Yekokata is a hardcore place.
I see.
Yekokata is an abbreviation from the Gradian term, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe, an agricultural megaproject in the extreme southeast of the Gradian Isola. It involved cutting-edge approaches to irrigation and a completely new type of fertilizer.
And it was a disaster?
An intricate system of irrigation networks pockmarking the earth, intermittent seas of phosphorus mud, ripped tarpaulin fluttering in the wind. A pair of molten rubber boots also comes to mind. All in all, a truly hardcore place.
Let's see.
We're closed. True. Hard. Full. It's hardcore. Skibber danger.
Your cop training.
Okay, we've got
We're
a...
closed. True.
How to get to this guy.
Internally. All
He furrows his brow.
hardcore.
Well, the word is not hardcore.
What is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Damn it,
We're
egghead.
closed. True. Hardcore. Internally. All
He furrows his...
hardcore. The question is, what? But there was a question?
Was I supposed to be talking to him, or can I talk to Andre or something?
Oh, the god of dance is back.
It's to express my
No.
individual.
Is
Let me
that
ask
a
him
bald
about his
spot?
hair.
It's hard to tell for sure with the fused together spikes, but it looks like he's balding.
You sure you're not just balding?
Or because I'm balding, yes. I want to fuse the remains of my hair together before it leaves me.
Fair enough.
I want to show my hair. I don't give a fuck how old you think I am. I'm 20,
How old are you,
not
Andre?
20.
Ah. It's important for you to be an individual?
Of course it is. Otherwise, I'd just be another poor guy with no education and no money. General issue, man. Now I'm all that, and I have radical spikes.
Fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway, goodbye, officer.
Okay, how... do I get Egghead to plug in a damn aux cable?
The mother of humanism stands above you.
Egghead.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Yeah.
This young man adds a capital. Or maybe it's not got volleyed.
The Y to the yeah.
He missed one A.
Missed an A there,
I'm
man.
the hard rhymer, the track attacker, the mic enforcer, the sixth checker. I am the law.
I think he says
We're
basically the
close.
same.
True. Hardcore. Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent. All core. All
He furrows his brow.
hardcore. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously.
There we go.
I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Frowns, then starts bobbing his head back and forth once more.
The skin on your back is crawling. For a second, you can't even hear the music anymore. There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain,
What?
right next to the canal. Don't be alarmed. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Hey, like in the church.
Yeah! Back on the case! No disgrace! Bring it down to party place!
Okay.
The first page of the second chapter!
His voice echoes all around the Grand Hall.
Could
Guess he
it
likes it.
be? Maybe for him, you only have a chapter or two left in you. Last of the penultimate, more like.
What do you think's wrong with the music?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore.
He turns pensive all of a sudden.
Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
I see.
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
Well, let me be the judge of that. I'm the
The
law.
young man looks at you reverently, as if observing the judgment inside your head. Growing, taking form. His friend drops his loitering act and turns toward you two. He, too, waits for your judgment with undivided attention. If anything, It sounds a bit proto, like it's not fully formed yet. You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
Hey guys, I think it's Proto Egghead.
Wow! Culture cop!
Yeah.
For a moment, you almost think he's going to put his hand down, but that would be ludicrous.
I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot think it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
Something make it harder core?
Guys, there's something happening in his head.
As your mind works, the beat recedes from your ears. You hear your own blood pulsing through your head, nourishing your thoughts with oxygen. The rhythm is familiar. The abstract shapes swelling in the foreground have done so in vain. This is a core matter. The answer in the double kick that moves the milliliters through your mind. The dark thud is the source of all rhythm, the inspiration behind mathematics, the hardcore.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
Imagination
I
fails
know.
me.
So does mine!
But the question was, what was the question?
This is the answer!
I see. Wait, I just remembered I'm the police.
Uh-huh.
Actually, that's more likely to hinder us.
Oh. What?
As your mind works,
Oh yeah!
but you're not. This is the abstract shape, the hardcore.
I know! So does mine!
Yeah, I need something
Yeah.
else. Oh, okay, nice. Are you a thought reader?
No nation, but transnation! No war, but class war!
Oh, so you're not a thought reader, you're a communist.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Elysium. She was a communist, though.
Fair enough.
Yeah! With a rebel yell!
But why not be a communist, Egghead?
I could be a communist! If you want that, do you want me to be a communist?
Hell yeah,
Please don't
Egghead.
turn him into a communist.
No,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
turning him into a
Turn
communist.
Him into a communist. Come on. It would be super.
Be a communist, Egghead. The future needs your help.
Aye!
Well, finally converted someone to communism, guys. I'm sure this guy will be super helpful. Does that mean you're a thought
Don't
reader?
be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Makes sense.
Yeah! Reversion imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershaw imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're right. I was not thinking
Hardcore
Revachol imperative.
superstar! Communism rules the nation!
Nice. Right on, Comrade Luminary.
Here comes the sun!
Is your real name Jermaine?
Dark hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Okay.
Basically, yes it is.
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
L'amour, la compassion, l'ordre de discipline?
Love! In a woman's lungs. Lonely as I am, I'm not afraid. This strange, damaged feeling grows on and on. Cause I've never loved someone like you before.
A
Okay.
dopamine surge accompanies
This has
the
boosted my
words.
morale.
It feels like electricity flowing down your scalp, dissipating into your neck. Feels good, like a spark of life in that moribund sponge you call your body.
Hold on.
Alright!
It'd be nice if I could just save wall in conversation.
Delorean Church! The place to be! Make some noise, my church people!
Vibrations thump through your blue soul. The music sounds much better in the church. A hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Ghislain, tangled in its branches, something bronze flutters in the wind. He stands on stage behind a table, nodding along
supposed
to
to go
the music
find a
and
hawthorn
waving
tree
his
on Rue de
hand in the
Saint-Ghislain?
air. In front of him, the audio mixer, one reel spinning. The other reel deck is empty. Cables run hither and thither. On one side, you see an auxiliary line in with the number 4.5 written next to it. Even dancing to this beat before, you knew it in your lungs where the pressure wasn't bursting, and in your heart that was alone, and in your solar plexus where the hits should have landed. So does every chordate animal.
Needs more bass.
What?
Young man makes a sudden move like he's about to turn the volume down, but that would be ridiculous. And a melody to make it really stick so you can't get it out of your head anymore, you know?
Wow, okay. We should start with the melody. But where would we get that stuff from?
I don't know, I was thinking you would know.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about hypnotic music. I'm just the party boy. I get the people going and say it's hardcore.
He feels ashamed he can't be of more service to the future of dance music.
Alright, I'll look into it in an official capacity. It's really the job of the police to make the beats go harder, isn't it?
The young man falls silent with appreciation. He even tries to contain his smile, as if it could hinder your investigation.
Basically, what you need to find here is a tape with some banging music on it, so that Egghead could use it to remix Van Eyck's jam.
And it's in the branches of a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe that street hawker across the pawn shop has got some tapes to sell. That's just an idea.
There is a hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gislain, right next to the canal. A reel of magnetic tape is caught in its branches, like bronze ribbons blowing in the wind.
Rue de Saint-Gislain. I've been there.
I know! I know this! I can tell you where it is!
St. G is the boulevard before the canal bridge. The one that takes you to the whirling in rags in the industrial harbour. It's got the lanterns and the...
I knew that! I could have said that!
and the mosaic sidewalk.
But
Sure.
it's all blocked with that stupid traffic jam right now. Anyway,
Feels cold.
Maybe you should dance again, huh? That would be mega! It was mega the way you did that!
Anyway,
Shake it off.
that's all yours to figure out, Copman.
Copman!
I will. But what? Do I have the tape already? Or do I just have a random tape?
Tape! Yeah! Spins the
No,
tape
that's
until
not-
the
no,
space
that's not the right tape.
communism forever!
Okay, can you route send a signal through the
To
speakers?
the mega! Yeah! I can route it through auxiliary!
Thanks for watching, detectives. New parts will be up every other day, or you can watch live on Twitch. If you did enjoy, consider leaving a like and subscribing. And have a nice day, detectives. This is Sea Lord Jenda, signing off.